aka Robin, up against MilyMentalist and her Blanca. Milly's Blanca able to take a few rounds off of Atomic Red earlier this evening, but ultimately did not... Oh, I apologize. That was against I'm messing everything up. That was against you. But ultimately, you and Yurikuma did triumph. We'll see how that same Blanca matches up against Tenkyoken's Week 1 Ibuki. Now, Tenkyoken, someone who is no stranger to fighting games. She is an established Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite player, actually partook in the Prodigy series, which I help run for the MVCI community. It's great to see her breaking out into more games, and of course, happy to have her here as part of this beginner group. Now, Ibuki, a character who is very much made for mixing you up, certainly something that's a familiar concept for Marvel characters. And we'll see here, actually, Milly picking her Falke, who I have not seen in action before, I don't think.
This is going to be interesting right here.
Yeah, and, I can't help but...
Falke has, like, sort of a long-range game plan, right? Or, like, something to, like, keep you guessing on where she's going to go, on what she's going to do.
She definitely has longer buttons. She doesn't necessarily have fast buttons, though. And fast buttons, or a bar of meter and an EX reversal, are a lot of what you need to deal with Ibuki frequently. So we'll see if Robin gets in here, things may be looking bad for Milly real quick. Lots of jumping going on. No particularly solid hits from either party. Quick sweep, command dash into the throw. Nicely done. There's a target combo.
Lots of solid damage coming in from Ibuki. Oh. Projectiles. Oh, okay.
A little bit
now
of
we're
lag
poking.
there. And just too late to get the command throw follow-up off that explosive kunai.
Beautiful
Robin,
confirm, by the way.
Yeah, with her target combo there, successfully confirming into that command grab again to take the round. Milly doing a really good job here, charging up Falke's staff, which is not something that we saw quite as much from Joe Otaku when he was playing Falke. So I really like that Milly is taking advantage of having that available to her. I think
I have no idea what that does, but she's doing a great job at keeping them out. But just as I say that, she's all over him. Well, I don't really know I wanted to clear that up. What are the pronouns for the players right now?
These are both women playing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so both use she, her. And so Milly, nice EX reversal frame trap there. The charge staff gets Falke access to some of her projectiles. Milly managing to EX reversal through the returning shuriken, that was fortunate. But unfortunately for Milly, Robin does manage to take it with an air-to-air punch. And let me fix the score here. It was definitely not 5-0 Milly. It is currently 1-0 in Robin's favor.
Whew, what a first round, by the way. Like, first game. That was pretty... Just, like...
Round one.
Tenkyoken's all over her. Like, damn. Like, Ibuki's really that strong. Like, she could just run in on like, person trying to, like, get him out. And if they don't have the proper tools, they're just swallowed up by her rushdown.
Yeah, I mean, again, Robin coming from a very offensively oriented game in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, also one that is heavily based on setups with mix-ups involved. So Ibuki, sort of an ideal character to play to that strength. As we see Robin largely safely traversing the screen here, only getting caught by the occasional button, and able to recover a few of those kunai. Getting a throw in, unfortunately puts herself in the corner over Milly.
Yeah, this is looking like a very strong understanding of their character, actually. Tenkyoken. Really showing us some great neutral and great understanding of fundamentals in just fighting games in general. I aspire to be like that one day.
Yeah, she's definitely doing a good job. I mean, it's clear that she doesn't know everything that Falke does. She's getting caught by a few things, but again, Falke not necessarily the most common character to run into. So it's not surprising that someone on her day 3 Ibuki would not be aware of all the nonsense that Falke will be slinging her way. Nice connect on that EX kunai. Didn't quite get the follow-up, but at least she's in. Gets a cross-up medium kick into the target combo with the command, or the hit grab at the end. And the shuriken dodged again, but unfortunately in ducking under it, Millie opened herself up to that jump in from Robin. Tenkyoken now up 2-0.
Yeah, I think a big thing for Millie to do right now is to sort of set the pace. You know, he's following. Tenkyoken is setting all the pace. She's getting her game plan through. Something that Millie needs to do is kind of like take a step back, breathe, and understand that Ibuki is going to come in. What can you do when she's already in to get her out? That way you could set up your game plan.
Yeah, and we did see some of that in particular the first game, where Millie was being a bit more free using her meter for the EX reversals. I think that is probably the way to go as Falke. Block until you see a gap, use that EX reversal or a standing, I believe her standing light punch or standing light kick, one of the two.
That was beautiful right there from Millie, just using the air projectiles to his advantage, to their advantage, to her advantage.
Her advantage, yes. Both of these characters with air projectiles, frequently both jumping at the same time and both whipping them. Not something you see every day, but good attempts by both of them to sort of establish that pressure on the way back in a relatively safe manner. And that time we do see the anti-air shuriken successfully connecting. Millie is up in this round. A few more pokes will take it for her. As her V-trigger does run out, she is letting Robin out of the corner a little bit, but giving up that space definitely kept her safe. There is the EX reversal, unfortunately hitting nothing.
Or a reversal? Wow.
But
that was actually impressive there.
Yeah, so it was the DP, EX DP hit the teleport from Ibuki. Ibuki teleported back right into a throw. So Millie getting herself around on the board. And still with significant meter advantage as well. She's got 2 meter. Right now Robin's sitting on none. Though Robin did just get a nice sweep, but will be punished for the down forward medium kick. That slide is not safe point blank. And Millie's ankle's getting caught by a few shurikens.
Put out that orb there. Maybe she could have used that to pressure with some projectiles to get some chip damage in, right?
So there are a number of different hits from Falke that trigger that orb. I'm not sure exactly what they all are, but yes, you're thinking about things in the correct fashion. It is a trap that is laid out on the stage that gets Falke an additional hit when some of her other abilities or normals interact with it. So a series of anti-airs. Finally, Robin getting in with the throw. Running into a little bit of lag. Robin very close to taking the round. Millie just on a little bit of health left. And unfortunately jumps right up into the shuriken.
Into the shuriken too.
And
ending it with a grab.
A nice throw, and yeah, we're on 1-1 in this, the third game of a 5-game series.
Well, not to confuse everybody, it's one. Is it 1-1? Or like, did you mean just round wise?
Just round wise, yeah. The 1-1 in this game 3 of a 5-game set.
Cool.
And Millie off to a strong start this round. And it seems like as we continue to play, Millie is doing a better and better job picking up on Robin's tendencies and finding ways to exploit them with her Falke. You might say she's really a bit of a mentalist, getting that brain game going.
And there it is.
It had to happen. I mean, it's me. It's me. I can guarantee you that if Robin were running the bombs, I would be making terrible jokes about how explosive her combos are. Instead, I might just say that her V-trigger combos really do cut deep. And as my terrible wordplay comes through, that is 3 games for Robin. She does manage to close out the set here.
Players. We're starting to see some evolving neutrals here, which is awesome.
For sure. And Millie very close to taking that game. And if we continue to see more shifts in her gameplay to continue to account for the approaches, very aggressive approach that Robin is taking, that you sort of have to take to some extent with Ibuki. There we see a successful grab by Millie, getting herself back out to range.
Nice,
Air fireball,
nice.
but unfortunately, follow-up jump and the left-right mix-up does get a counter hit for Robin. Switches sides again, confirms into the target combo, throw broken, and we're back out to neutral.
A great anti-air. So, Phage, because you're actually like kind of just running the show here. You got it. You're in there. You got the play-by-plays and everything. Like I can't even keep up. I see them jumping. I'm like, yeah, she did that.
I'm doing my best. I know that we have some folks in chat who are following along using primarily audio cues, so I'm doing my best to paint them a picture, make sure they know that there's a throw followed by a DP coming out from Robin, catching Millie, then a jump over.
That was a great EX combo, doing tons of damage, lots of stun bar built.
Back out to full screen now. And Robin being more careful about her approach here. She has been hit by a number of those air fireballs. I think she's trying to avoid more of that in her future, but unfortunately, dashes right into the shotgun blast from Falke.
Close, too.
About equal health here. Robin jumps over, gets bonked by a standing medium punch, but no follow-up. Good use of the shuriken throw. Does only get 2 hits off of it. Blocks the EX reversal twice in a row. Gets thrown, still at about equal health. One good combo from either character, and that's going to be the end of this round. Air kunai does connect, back in neutral. Kunai restocked. Millie trying to poke in with her crouching heavy punch. Does get air to air and a sweep counter crush.
Huge!
What a call out from Robin. If that had been blocked, that was the round. So really betting it all there. And with that, Robin will take game number 4 on an extremely close.
Jeez, that was so tense there right at the end. Both players literally in mid-screen. And you can see Falke trying to get her way in, and you could only bite your nails because she was so close to landing a hit, but Ibuki was, just out of the range, getting her like great awareness from Tenkyoken, getting her kunais back and all that, just in case she needed them later in the match.
And whiff grab does get swept. We are back in game number 5. Both characters at about equal health. Both have taken a few hits, nothing too dangerous. V-skill coming out from Falke, while the kunai are restocked by Ibuki. Command dash forward does get hit by both the air projectile and the exploding V-skill. Crush counter into a cross-up target combo.
She probably thought that was going to go away just a little sooner.
Indeed, and the side-to-side mix-up gets a single hit for Robin. She will punish the blocked standing heavy punch with her V-skill, or V-trigger, and that will take round number 1. Robin now 1 round away from taking the set.
Okay.
So
we're going round start. MilyMentalist doing the air fireballs. Tenkyoken using jump-ins to reach her.
It's actually her heavy command dash. Does finally manage to get back in with that cross-up into the target combo, into the EX hit grab. Something that we've seen a lot from Robin just to get a lot of damage on the board. Will get whiff punish by Millie's crouching heavy punch, but Millie, swept in return, activates V-trigger as Robin's jumping over. No anti-air though. Robin poking your way in with some crouching low kicks. Does get air-to-air by Millie. Lots of pokes coming out, poking each other back and forth. Robin with a health lead. Millie fighting for her life here. Blocked reversal, but no punish. Dash forward. Millie now stuck in the corner on a sliver of health. Does get caught by the shuriken. And a final crouching heavy kick.
Take it all.
From Tenkyoken. Excellent job by Robin. I mean, this is a day 3 Ibuki, supposedly, but very clearly not a beginner player. As far as fighting games as a whole are concerned. A lot of what we saw was not extraordinarily advanced, high-tech Ibuki setups and combos, but the basics applied extremely well, right? You got the hit, you confirm into the target combo, you end with the hit grab for lots of damage. That's, beginner Ibuki 101, right? Get solid 200-plus damage combos on a regular basis.
We saw a lot of fundamentals being thrown about in the game.
And at the same time...
Just a lot of fundamentals and knowledge.